Today's lecture is going to be on quantum numbers. There are 4 types of quantum numbers, so let me introduce you to those first. Okay, so the 4 types of quantum numbers are, the first quantum number is called the principal quantum number. Okay, we represent it by the letter N. We're going to go in more in depth into what the principal quantum number will tell us here in a second. Okay, the second quantum number is called the angular momentum quantum number. Okay, we represent it by the letter L. It's also called the azimuthal quantum number. I want everybody to say the word azimuthal. Okay, so it's kind of a weird sounding name, azimuthal. The third quantum number is called the magnetic quantum number. Okay, and we represent it with an M sub L. And the reason why we use a sub L is because it's based on the second. Quantum number is the magnetic quantum number, and since it's based on the second, we show it with an M sub L. And so that little number up there is an L. And the last quantum number, which is the easiest to remember, is the spin quantum number. Okay, and so we represent it with an M sub S. Okay, so we're going to talk about the principal quantum number first. Okay, so Tony, if you'll hit the down arrow for us. Okay, so what the principal quantum number tells us is what energy level we are in. Okay, and we know that we represent energy levels, okay, by what row we are in on the periodic table. So the first quantum number represents energy levels, and that's what row we are on the periodic table. And that's the first quantum number. Okay, and so we know there's 7 rows on the periodic table, and so the first quantum number goes numbers 1 through 7. Okay, row 1 is quantum number 1, row 2 quantum number 2, so on and so forth until you get up to 7. Now, in some places you'll notice that they use letters to represent the first quantum number, and that's not very common. That's just usually in a textbook. Okay, and so you'll see in my lecture that that there's letters up there, but the numbers are much more common.